got in here. Should have been able to do it on one try, but rusty on bumping these docks. So. Took literally 2 seconds. The guy told me where the trailer was. I pulled in, and see right here? Got too doggone close to it. Thought I was going further down. U67142, that's it. Awesomeness. On these, picked up a few of these, delivered a few of these for like Extra Lease and Premier Trailer, and it's a real simple process. They, whether you're picking up or bringing it in, you just pull up to that stop sign at the front, turn all your lights on, and they come out and do a quick inspection. Take some pictures or what have you, and you're gone. It is, according to my temperature gauge in here, it's 101 degrees in Texas right now, and it feels like it. Just slapping me in the face when I get out of the truck. So that's it. We are on the move. How long did that take? 11 minutes and 35 seconds. Alright, got an early start to the day. This trailer I picked up in Houston. Pulling up to the Walmart right now here in Louisiana. Well, another week is in the books. And this was a good week as far as my gross goes. Did things a little bit differently this week. I actually took a load over last weekend, which I don't normally do. And before I go to bragging about how much I made this week, I want to also let you know what I made the 2 weeks before that. So the 2 weeks before that, 1 week I did one load. I was home, let's see, the one load took me 3 days. And then the next week, I was gone for 3.5 days, I think it was. So both of those weeks combined, my gross was a little over or right at 6,000, and my net was about 3,000. So, and that wasn't because there wasn't good freight or wasn't good rates. It's just because I stayed home a lot. But just wanted to let you guys know, because a lot of you are wondering how much you can make at F2F, and some of you in particular, how much you can make on this power only. And I haven't been doing things like most of you guys would normally do it, running through the weekend, running out all your hours. I'm home a lot, and that obviously can affect how big your check can be. But this last weekend, I did things a bit differently. I brought a load home. I picked it up on Friday, got home on Saturday, and delivered the load Sunday morning. And then I was back home before lunch on Sunday, did my reset off Monday, and I did 4 more loads after that. The next load I did was right by the house, a little, at about a 5-mile deadhead to get the trailer. Took that to Houston. Then I did a load out of Houston. It was a round trip to El Paso and back. And then I did 2 short trips, one from Houston to Louisiana and one from Louisiana back to Houston. And in total, I did about 3,200 miles, loaded miles. And if I add in, coming to the house, probably 300 miles or a little bit more than that of deadheading. So when you add all that up, I did about $7,700. As you can see, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. $7,700 gross. And you'll see a lot of the YouTubers saying, yeah, I made $10,000, or I've never made less than $5,000 a week. Well, a lot of them aren't telling you that that's their gross. So at F2F, they get 20% of everything. So $7,700 sounds like a lot. It is a lot. But once F2F takes their cut, their 20%, and you pay for fuel, and then you pay for your insurance, your ELD, your tolls, all the other things. In my case, I'm left with a net of about $4,800 I made in that 1 week. But like I said, I wrote it down over here. The last 2 weeks, I brought home a total of $3,100. But that wasn't because there wasn't good freight or good rates or anything like that. I just wanted to be home. So those 2 checks are about $1,500 a piece for those weeks. But this, I think, is more in line with probably what most of you would be doing. As I've said over and over, I am home a lot. I'm usually home by Thursday or Friday morning, and then I leave out Monday morning, and I just don't bring loads home on the weekend. I'm usually bobtail, or I'm definitely empty because I don't have a trailer. So I just like the freedom of being able to do that and wake up Monday morning, and if I don't feel like going anywhere, I don't go. And when I do that, I know that I pass up quite a bit of money. But this week is more in line with probably what most of you guys would do. So that's why I wanted to bring this up, not just to brag that I had a big week, just to let you know what's possible out there. These loads didn't pay a whole lot. I didn't do the average on that, but it's a little over $2 a mile, probably $2.30, $2.40. I don't know. You guys can do the math, but out of 5 loads and all the negotiating I could possibly do without losing the loads, I probably got an extra $300 over what the rate was on the load board. So, there wasn't any, conning the broker, the agent out of paying me $8 a mile or something like that. You just don't see those loads very often. And like I've said before, if you're going to try to do that all the time, you're probably going to be sitting a whole lot. and you'll probably get one really good load that week, but you probably won't get very many $7,000 weeks if you're just sitting around. But that's it. What I wanted to show you, what you guys would probably do, and especially you guys with a trailer, this would probably be close to what you could make out there. Well, one more thing that I wanted to add to this. I've got a good driving record. I consider myself a safe driver. And yesterday was a very stressful day on the roads. And I just wanted to stress how these people in their trucks and their cars, they have us at a very big disadvantage. And it's very difficult not to get stressed out there. And I just wanted to share this with you. I was coming down I-10, and two guys in a truck, a pickup truck pulling a trailer, got onto the on-ramp. And I was in the part of the construction where there was just concrete barriers right on the side of the road all the way down. So instead of these guys using the entrance ramp, which was probably a quarter-mile long, they darted right in front of me. No turn signal, nothing. I had to slam on my brakes. I was carrying a flatbed with stuff on it. And I just knew I was going to lose something off of there, but luckily I didn't. And so in the process, I laid into my horn. And apparently that either embarrassed them or made them very, very angry. So what they did then was they started to get smart. And when you're driving the truck, there's nothing you can do but try to back off. So they slowed way down, and there were vehicles behind me, trucks behind me. So they slowed way down, and so the lane to the left of me got cleared up. So I put my blinker on, moving that lane, and started to speed up. And guess what? They sped up, got in front of me again, and slowed down again. And so I just put my blinker back on, got back into the right lane. I figured just let them go. There's no sense in getting smart out here. So I thought that was going to be it, but again they sped up, got in front of me again, and slowed down. Why? I don't know. People get just angry for no reason. I know why they call it road rage, because these people just for little reasons, it was their fault to begin with, and just honking the horn put them on the spot to where they thought they had to do this. So I couldn't get away from them. I couldn't slow down because they would slow down too. So about that time, a car on the left-hand side, or a little truck, was passing. And I thought that, well, this is the only way I can get away from them. So as soon as the truck passed me, I moved over in that lane. I sped up and was going to go by them. And at that point, the vehicle in front of them had been long gone. And so they just sped up, and I thought they were gone. So about 30 or 40 minutes later, I'm driving on I-10. There's 3 lanes there. I'm all the way in the right lane because I drive slow as heck. And so I catch something out of the corner of my eye, and I look down, and there's these 2 guys in a truck making all kinds of hand gestures. One of them's got his phone up, waving it or doing something. And so I didn't pay that much attention. They slowed down. I'm looking in my mirrors because I have this flatbed. I thought, well, maybe something fell off. And here they come back again, right up beside me, getting real close to me. And I look down and I notice, hey, it's these 2 jackasses that were in front of me before. I don't know how they got behind me. I really wasn't paying that much attention. But there they were again, for whatever reason. And they were slowing up all the way back till I passed them. They were behind my trailer. And then here they come speeding up right next to my truck, doing some kind of hand gestures, and then showing me their phone or something. So it's difficult sometimes to deal with these people. And like I said, they have us at a big disadvantage because we can't go anywhere. We can't push on the gas pedal and outrun them. And if we slow down, they know that they can slow down or get in front of us, try to make us wreck into them. And you guys know as well as I do, every 500 feet out there on the highway, there's a billboard with a sledgehammer lawyer who will take your case if you want to sue a truck driver. So, man, it's tough being careful out there, especially with jerks like that. They finally sped up and they were gone. I didn't see them anymore, and I have no idea what they were doing. It's just they were in a rage, all because they pulled out in front of me and I honked at them. So I get pissed off sometimes, but what are you gonna do? There's absolutely nothing you can do in that situation. So you guys be careful out there, and if you see me coming down the road, just honk at me.